In our 4 decades, this is only the 7th time that PRIM&R has conferred our Lifetime Achievement Award. This award has typically been bestowed on academics, beginning with J. Katz, whose writings on experimentation with human beings and informed consent have been a special touchstone for today's honoree. The recognition that we have bestowed in the past was not simply for abstract wisdom, but for ideas that have the power to change behavior for the good, to prevent harm and suffering, to protect those who are sick and vulnerable. And this year we salute the person who made all that happen, who, through planning and organizing more than 400 conferences and meetings, helped both the high principles and the practical guidance about protecting the animal and human subjects of research to reach those who needed to hear them, who edited conference proceedings, who distributed CDs, who mounted webinars, who brought research ethics to the doorstep of institutions across the country and around the world, who led us in creating certification for IRB and IACUC professionals and accreditation for human research protection programs. We salute then both the vision to see what needed to be done and the perseverance to see that it got done. In the early days, this involved playing all the roles on her own from a borrowed desk. In recent years, it has meant assembling, coaching, and inspiring the spectacular team that makes PRIM&R events both personally and professionally rewarding for all of us. She has built a thriving organization with over 4,000 members and then used its reputation and credibility to bring the leading thinkers and doers in research ethics to our meetings and conferences, to take part in our deliberations, and to make us a presence in the hallways of power in Washington. Today, we also salute not only her unwavering commitment to the principles that first drew her and all of us to this field, but her unsurpassed ability to organize our relations with each other so as to embody that commitment based on fairness, on respect for persons, and on doing good for them. By creating for us and in us this vibrant community, she has helped us to renew our own dedication to the ideals of beneficence, non-maleficence, justice, and respect. Now, having said all these nice things, let me admit that there are a lot of people in this room who are breathing a big sigh of relief that she's stepping down as our executive director at the end of March, because she has been par excellence the person who doesn't take no for an answer when she's recruiting speakers for conferences. Of course, she does it by making yes seem like the right thing to do, the humane thing to do, the loving thing to do, and she passes out chocolate. I've spoken of our season of transition, and I've explained at least part of why she deserves the award we bestow today. So let me turn to my third self-assigned task, making an announcement. Before we let her go, the board of directors wanted to make clear to her that besides the indelible impression that made her 4 decades at the helm so important for generations of PRIM&R conferees, her unmatched contribution to PRIM&R will be memorialized in a more tangible fashion. We felt the most appropriate way to do this was to associate it with something that she launched a dozen years ago which has become such an important and vibrant part of our meetings, namely the scholarship program that assists participants from countries around the world and from U.S. institutions serving minority populations in attending our meetings. I'm therefore pleased to announce that the directors have established the Joan Rachlin Scholarship Fund, which we've kicked off ourselves by contributing $10,000 to challenge the rest of the PRIM&R family to donate. Through contacting just a few of Joan's many friends, we have raised already another $10,000. Now, something important is coming up in the next hour, so I don't want you to do this now, but later today, open your mobile devices and go to the PRIM&R webpage, as indicated here, where you will find details about the fund and how you can join in this very important tribute to Joan. Please dig deep to show her how much we respect her and how committed we are all to making this scholarship program a living tribute to her years of leadership. And so with that, it is my privilege and my great pleasure to present to you the recipient of our 2013 Lifetime Achievement Award, and to present you to her, for you, as the embodiment of that far-flung PRIM&R family and its enduring commitment to advancing research ethics, are truly a lifetime achievement worth celebrating. Ladies and gentlemen, Joan Rachlin.
Will that be my worst mistake today?
You have to wait a second.
Okay.
I think they want us to step out from behind the podium, but we'll do this some more in a second. Now, as someone who really doesn't value tangible things that much, this is probably not the high point, but it is a way of our giving Joan something so that when people come to her house and they wonder, is there a smudge on that bowl? They can look and see that it actually says, Public Responsibility in Medicine and Research, 2013 Lifetime Achievement Award for Excellence in Research Ethics, presented with great admiration and respect to Joan Rachlin, JD, MPH, in recognition of your outstanding leadership in the field of research ethics education. Your extraordinary passion for PRIM&R and for its mission has fueled the growth of a powerful and enduring community that will continue to advance the ethical conduct of research. November 9th, 2013, Joan. Let's step over here so he... Yours is doing well.